12:14 p.m. They're getting so good they can take a video right away from the video manager. So, let's talk about why nobody's really live streaming on their main channel, which is where they're supposed to live stream. Why, for example, if things go right today, CW Chanter will go through BB blogs. But oh wait, for a while Natasha from Mysterious Forces used BB blog's icon. BB is a female. BB blogs was shared with a male, doing business as a woman in a pink bad haircut. And this is what everybody was arguing about yesterday over at Tuk Tuk's place. So, duck, duck, goose. Now, I just did an 11-minute video, like I said, that was absconded from my video manager where I was calling out demons. I mean, come on. Y'all don't really think all the people on this planet are humans. Really? I mean, you can't be that dumb. These are actors portraying other people, whether it's by avatars or meat suits. And like I said, this whole thing just started out today with a phone call from a radio station here in St. Louis, and they're 106.5. Now, first off, they didn't get my name right the first time because they didn't want to plagiarize themselves. And I said, well, who's asking if I'm who you say I am? You get that, right? Who do you say I am? So anyhow, then he wanted to tag me with being a corporate business, the Hair Emporium, which was never so. Doing business as, you do a fictitious registration with the state of Missouri to pay your taxes. Well, I don't even make enough money to pay taxes clinically and legally, but oh, I did last year and the year before and the year before that because I abide within this system, but I'm not of this system. So, as this whole corporate thing runs amok with 106.5, this is a teenage boo-foo boppy-diddy-doppity channel that I would never listen to. I listen to KC95, 90.7, which is national public broadcast, and 88.9 and 88.1, and those are St. Louis College channels that play eclectic, multicultural music from around the globe. I mean, I know most people have way too many prejudices to listen to a variety of music that doesn't bang at your head and stick a knife in your back. But it's everybody's it's their prerogative. It's their MO. It's how they operate. So that's cool. But anyhow, back to 106.5. Like I said, I told them last year I don't listen to your radio station. They say, but you can win $1,000. Well, wouldn't everybody like to win $1,000? But like I said to him, I won't listen to your radio station, so how would you suggest I win this $1,000 if I waste all my time and emotional current and energy calling you guys and getting a busy signal? I just don't see how it would benefit me at all. Well, he didn't like that answer very much, and then he hung up on me, which is completely, I mean, I get it. I get why he would have to do that. But here again, how mad do you get when you go to the phone and it's a solicitor or a robocaller? And you get mad or you holler or you talk to him or you beg and plead with him to knock it off. That's when those psychic vampires are sucking your energy. And so I like to play with them instead because I'm not a sucker. I get my suckers over at U.S. Bank. Now, in the meantime, like I said, now we know how these e-beggars and scammers have been grabbing up the money. It's with these bullshit gift cards you buy over at Walgreens, for Amazon. Because if you have an Amazon account, why do you need to go to Walgreens to buy cards? But you see, not only have they been scamming that way, but on these stupid super chats. So, if you're in a super chat and you've not said a word, you're doing what they call lurking, but considering it's public airwaves and free cable, that they make money on. Well, technically and legally, anybody should be able to listen to that. So, if you want to know where the hive is, where the true dark net is, where the danger is, you search for live streams now. Click on that icon or that avatar, and you will find yourself presented with the most ignorant live streams going. The majority of them are kids' morning boo-boo kitty shows. And we know why those are up there. And then, of course, we've got the live streams with the little miniature kitties and boo-boo doggies that don't have homes. Well, like we said, we know about that, considering that now the ignorant are saying, well, you know why everybody's getting sick at Popeyes? It's 'cause they be frying rat meat up in there, and the gristle in rat meat tastes different than the gristle of chicken. Oh, and hey, if you're somebody like me that's quit eating meat, I mean, they think they're gonna sucker me after the Morningstar debacle. Remember, Morningstar vegetarian is mostly GMO soy. Well, now they've got a whole line of vegetarian food at these fast food places that make people sick to begin with. So now you're going to have you some vegetarian chicken. Lord help you, because you don't even know what it is. So don't be judging whether you eat meat or you don't. That's irrelevant. It's about the spell casting and the manufacturing of said edibles. Okay, so when you go on these live streams, don't open up the comments, because you'll find your avatar. And even if you don't say nothing, you'll see your avatar flashing, like prompting you to pay. Well, that must be extortion, because you haven't said a word, and how'd they even know you were there? Oh, they know by your frequency. That's right, Suze. Okay, so from there, when that light flashes, what they're doing is doing their hacking to get into your online banking. And even if you don't bank online, they got everything that they need. Now, this is the second time a fighter jet has flown over. The first time was before I went live with the 106 radio call. So I guess we're on about 7 minutes now. And legally, or lawlessly, or loophole driven, well, they've totally devastated communities here in North St. Louis County. So big bad fighter jets wouldn't have to fly over your house, or even just airplanes bringing people in for their little vacation to this hellhole, or running away from it, I'm not sure. Anyhow, they took Bridgeton out for that. And here I am in Ferguson, and I got a war right above my head that everybody looks the other way on. And, you know, they talk about California and New York like they're two goalposts, and everything in between is a shit show to destroy. Well, you know why they want Missouri in the Midwest, and if you don't, you should probably look that up. Now, all civilizations have always built along the river. And of course, when this place was Christianized by the French and the Spanish and the queens and the kings and the agendas and the total lie that is our world today, well, they devastated the cultural centers that were along the rivers and built their own and, you know, built monuments to them. So if you want a good story, research the story of the man who built the hugest piece of architecture pretty much here. And that man's name was Couples. And of course, my ex worked for Couples Rubber Company, and it's this big mansion on SLU's campus. Great story. It's got all our tags in it: politics, religion, land patents, covering up real children that they manipulated the story with, leaving wives without their own stories. I mean, it was just classic. So, yeah, we got nothing but scams. And for anybody that doesn't know, the reset's upon you. Well, all I can say is hang on and be honest. Because that's all I'm doing. While they steal money from me daily. Now, here comes the fighter jet, so it might get loud. But in the meantime, the last thing I'm going to talk about is my last billing statement for my charge cards. So answer me this, fools. I mean, all you left brain mathematicians, business people, engineers, so on and so forth. I mean, anybody you want. Bring in the president, ask him. I want to know this. If my interest rate did not go up, and I didn't spend any money on my charge card, and I paid my last month's bill, which I always do, otherwise I'd be in major trouble. Well, while they're extorting 26%, well, don't worry about that. Okay, so here's the question. How can my bill be $30 more? I didn't spend any money. I paid my bill, and the percentage rate didn't go up. So you plug that in to your Hegelian dialect and tell me what's going on. Because I keep asking, zombie, what's in your head? Hey, demons, get out of our space and blow me sideways. So, anyhow, I'm out of here, and we'll talk soon.